Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and today my project is a wee gift bag full of tea. I bought a selection of teas from that lovely all around the world shop, and I'm dividing them into, these are for family, I'm not giving them to strangers, like these are just for family. And I bought these wee diffusers to go with the tea, and just fancied up the wee bag. These wee bags are the Peekaboo treat bags, and they're food safe, so they're perfect for putting anything that isn't wrapped in paper already. And you get them in the craft colour and the white as well. I'm going with the craft because it's tea. I've also went with the wee leaves again from my tag end of it, using the leaf label and amber jam combo pack, which is brilliant. I totally advise you to get these while they're still there. And the treat bags, it's just two great wee items to have. We're using penguin place for the wee trees, which have stamped along here and along here, and the wee sentiment, which I thought was pretty cute for a wee bag of tea. It's like, I like you a lot. It's like a little accept a lot. I know it's a bit daft, like, but it's a bit of fun, isn't it, for Christmas? And the sentiment on this sending Christmas cheer is from Trimming the Tree. We're going to use Sweet Sorbet, which is a nice shade of red, really, and Garden Green for the trees, which is nice and earthy. And the ribbon is a retired item. I've had it for a good wee while, and I thought it was just lovely and sparkly for Christmas. It was all the trimmings ribbon combo pack. I don't think it's available, but there might be something like it if you want to have a wee peep. If there is, and I see it, I will link it in the stuff below. So, and these are from Amazon, I think. It's actually my daughter bought these and gave me a whole stack of them to use. I was just about to buy some, and she says, I have some, Mum, so fair enough. She'll be getting one back because I'm actually giving her some of the tea as well. So I didn't bother decorating the back of it. Who likes it at the back? It's just all about the front, and it'll be sitting in a wee package. It's entirely up to yourself if you want to go right round. You could cover the whole back in trees if you wanted, but this is just super quick and easy thing to do today. So we'll just get on with it. What am I needing to do? First, we need a wee bag. So as I say, I'm going to go with the craft ones. And they're great because they're actually strip sealed at the top. So if you're putting anything like tea in it, there's a really good seal on it, you know. You don't get a lot into them. You just get enough, in my opinion. You wouldn't want to be putting any more. And it has this wee window which shows off the tea perfectly. So we're going to use our stamps. I've got them all sitting here from the first project, and we'll just start stamping. We'll do the red and get through the Sweet Sorbet and get the wee items done. So get inked up on this, and it says it's like a little accept a lot, so it goes along the bottom. So just make sure that your packet is sort of nice and flat, because they're inclined to tip up a wee bit, but don't worry too much. Like, it's just a handmade gift, isn't it? So that's along the bottom. This wee one is along the top of the wee window. Oops. And again, make sure it's as flat as you can get it. That's those two done. I want to get some things out of my way. So I now need to do, I'll do the wee hearts when this is opened. So I'll just put one heart at the side of this. And again, that's out of that wee penguin place set, which I think will be leaving us this year. We've had it for a couple of years, so I will be very sad to see that set disappear because it is too damn cute. And I also think it's going to be in a wee bit reduced in the retirement sale, so be sure and check it out if you're after it. Not sure about the punch, but you get a lot of use out of the stamp set alone. So that's done hastily. And now we want to do our trees. No, actually we'll do this when we have the red out. This is the sending Christmas cheer. So you want to center it in the center of your leaf. I mean, how quick is this to do? Really, really good. If you need a wee Christmas quick gift We'll set that to one side. We're going to go with our greens now. Garden green. And we'll close these up out of the way. Get yourself a piece of scrap paper, just in case you go over the edge, and then just start with your trees. Inking that wee tree up. I'm going to start in the centre. Well, I think it's the centre, I'm not really good. And don't clean your stamp or don't ink it up again before you do a wee bit of shadow stamping behind it. And just continue that across. You can just vary where you put the tree, where you put your secondary stamping, just to get a wee bit of a change. And there's room for one more at the end there. And I'm not going to do it because I'll have a line. If you off stamp something, you're left with a stripe then of heavy ink and light ink. So don't use that one, you know, if you've went off the edge. Re-ink it up again, start again. So we're going to leave a gap between this one and the next one so that I can do a wee bit of shadow stamping in between. So put that there. I'll walk the opposite way. Again, leave another wee gap. And then you're going to have one at the end there. And that's your bottom part done, and we're going to do the same, keeping us just above that at the top. So again, start with your center one and use that as your sort of line base for, don't forget to do your shadow stamping. And just keep going across, just leaving that wee gap. It's a cute wee tree that you could do a lot with it. Again, we've left the gap and started over so that I could shadow stamp in there. Gap again, in we go. And then another one at the end, leaving a wee gap. And because we've half stamped, we're left with a wee stripe down there. We don't want to use that. Go back in and we're off stamping because this is a shadow stamp. And that is it. Done. Wobbly trees this time, but I had to have it out for you to see on the camera, not under my nose. So now we need to let that kind of dry, and we're going to ink. We'll need our ink. We're going to ink up our tag. So just use the green again and just go around the edges so that you're picking up a nice deep. Just keep dipping in and use the tip of that so that you're getting a nice deep green. No point in inking up the whole brush if you're not going to be using the whole area. I just want the edges done, so don't waste your ink. These brushes I got off Amazon. There is some lovely white ones in Stampin' Up if you're looking to purchase them. So I think we're happy enough there. Seems okay, doesn't it? So we'll get these out of the way. And our page. And now we need to attach it, and we'll fill it with tea actually first. So it goes down a right wee bit. You don't get a load into it, but you do get a bit. And I'm going with a Forest Fruits tea this time, which comes in this wee bag, which isn't, in my opinion, well sealed enough. You're supposed to fold it over twice, but I would have liked it a bit better sealed. So we're just going to force them in. And keep tapping it so it goes down your bag. You could just put sweets, candy of some sort in here if you didn't want to be using tea. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? And you'll know when you can't get any more in. You do just give it a wee shake because you can see it's went down a right wee bit. But you want to be able to get your seal closed. So see this up again. It does say, fill the bag, built-in closure, bend 2 times. So there you go. We've got lots left and that I'll be able to make a load of this. I think there's 10 bags in those. Let me see. Yes, 10 bags, 5 of each. So that is our wee bag done and dusted. Now we want to decorate it up. We're going to tie ribbons, as I said. These lovely ribbons. I've just a wee bit of each left. So I have ordered nice red and green ribbon, but it won't be here till next week, so it's no good to me just yet. And we're going to use our bow maker. I'm just going to make it out to skipping the outside one, and on both sides I'm just going across that far. So I will just chop these off. We're going to thread this through the back and pull this up to the top, and then at this stage let it sit on your desk and thread this through, and you want this facing this way. So thread both those grey or green and red ribbons through. Yes, I didn't get the two of them. Which is worth your while using thin ribbon, isn't it? It'll be a bit easier to get through there. Well, is it easier? Put a bit of sellotape on the end of them if you're really struggling. So you want that to go there, and then we're going to tie this. So that gives us, he will be hanging on the front of this when I slide this off. And there you have your ribbons. Just separate those and play about with them. Get them to look as nice as you want them. And you could thread in some linen, string, whatever, you know, to keep it all earthy looking nearly. So we're going to now, I'm actually going to use a piece, a bit of UHU glue. I think it gives me an instant hold when I'm doing videos and stuff instead of using the glue dots or whatever. And it gives you a nice permanent hold. So make sure you get it where you want it. I've put a wee dab on the back of the tag itself just to help me hold it all. And we're not sticking it over this part because that's where your seal is and you want to be able to open it. We're kind of sticking it here so it doesn't interfere with anything at all. It just takes a wee minute to take. If it behaves itself, and then we can trim these while we're hanging about. So the only other thing we want to do is just add a wee bit of glitter to our tag, and I'm just using these. Are also retired. I'm very sorry, but I'm using up my stash this Christmas. Getting ready for lots of new stuff. So that is it. You can go green or red. Those ones are again toll tiding, so they are pretty old then too. But there they are, 2 wee packages of tea. Oh, forgot, I want to add my tea item, the diffusers, and that's called. So these come ready wrapped, and the chain is pretty long, and I thought it was too dangly. So if you loop your chain halfway down into one of these, there's a wee end here with a gap. Just if you get it through one of those. I have to bring this close to my face to get a good look at it. I'll put you on pause to get this through. So I have looped that through, which causes a wee bit of chain to hang like that, but it gives you a better idea of where it's going to hang in your package rather than drooping away down. So what you want to do is punch a hole at the very top. Again, don't touch the seal. Keep away from it. Just go in about, let's see, mark it with my pen, in about there. This is a very tiny punch I have from machine knitting days. Punch a wee hole and then just loop that through it. And there you have your, looked it through the wrong way, I don't know what it's hanging around the front. So that is it. 2 nice wee packages so far. I think I have another 4 of these to make. So hopefully I won't run out of ribbon before I get there, but I think they're really cute, nice wee packages for under the tree, in a stocking or whatever. Or just if somebody drops into your house, you can give them a wee package before they go home. So thanks for watching now, and I'll have everything listed below, and maybe an alternative ribbon to help you out if you need one. So remember to press the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. I really would appreciate your support. Catch us all again soon. Bye.